Hello and welcome to Glen Ives Craft Design. My name is Chastity Ives, here bringing you 12 cards using one, uh, you know, press plate from Spellbinders. This is the Open If You Dare press plate set. You can't really see it. I was doing that off screen, but essentially I lined up the skeleton that's coming out of the coffin and the Open If You Dare in a central sort of spot of the card front. And these are going to be very simple cards. These are going to be just side folding A2 size cards that are all going to be the same, but with slight variations of ink as well as embossing uh, powder. Sorry, my cat is smelling my power cord. Um, so you can see here I lined up the card front in the A2 section of the press plate and using this better press system, which is really cool. It really just impressed the ink into the card or the card front. So here, for every black inked image, I'm going to use black uh, uh, watercolor splatter from Picket Fence Studios. So I went a little heavy-handed on the first one. As you can see here, I really wanted to keep these simple and quick just because, if you're going through a last minute sort of, oh, I need these cards done, these slight variations make them unique, but also are mass producible. I think I did this within a couple hours, if not under an hour. I didn't time myself. Maybe next time I will. But yeah. So not only did I have black cardstock or and white, I also went with the craft, as you see here. So three different styles with two different style inks. So this is the black set, as you can see. And I will say the craft is probably my favorite. Um, and then on the white embossed card fronts, I went with the Picket Fence Studios silver splatter, and I love this silver splatter. It's really something else, I'll tell you. Um, if I ever did this again, I would go a little lighter on the splatter. Um, but you live and you learn. I still like how these turned out. It's just, I think the splatter was a little too much. And then on this one, it's hard to tell on the white on white, especially after I add this splatter, that there's an image back there, but it's subtle, And I honestly am relishing in the possibility that someone's going to get this card and they're going to be like, they just sent me a splattered card. And I find that pretty funny. So the next thing I did on the inside of the card is pull out this Colorado Craft Company stamp set that they came out with last year and just stamped the Happy Halloween on the inside of every card. So they're all slightly different, but slightly the same. So the inside is going to be the same in the exact, in all cards. And this gives me plenty of room to write something, scary or spooky or, what have you. And as you can see in the top left, I'm just waiting for the splatter to dry, so that this was perfect timing for me to come in with the Happy Halloween stamp while those were drying. So I'm not just sitting there idly waiting for something to dry with nothing for me to do. And honestly, this was sort of therapeutic to just do two of the same style card while also just having fun. So I didn't want these to be necessarily A2 size card fronts. I wanted a slight frame around the cards, so I am taking off just a sliver of the card fronts. So then when I adhere these to the card base, the frame of the card base will be the frame. Um, so I'm going to super speed these up here because these are just, again, just therapeutic sort of tasks to do. And again, I waited for every single card front to be dry before I put them in my paper trimmer here, so I didn't get splatter on my paper trimmer or smeared on my card front, because God forbid I not have enough patience to wait for something to dry. It's hard to do, but it can be done. So anyways, after that, I just took some Simon Says stamp uh, paper runner, or dot runner, sorry, and you could see that mine was running low, so I just refilled that, and yeah, then just adhered those to the card fronts, or sorry, to the card bases, and just really set up an assembly line to get through this as quickly and efficiently as possible. Because again, I plan to give these out to just people in my inner circle. Again, just sort of last minute cards I wanted to create. And also that black on black is really, really interesting. The tone on tone cards, they're their own kind of card, that's for sure. Um, but perfect nonetheless. So that finished off the cards after I adhered them. This is the white card front with the black ink. I love those. These are the white on white ink on the white card front. It's hard to see, you can barely see it, but he's there. He's there. But the splatter on this one is, top tier. Then the white on black. Again, beautiful, beautiful. Love it. Oh, it's just so cute. All of them. And then the black on black. This is my first time using the black splatter. It's again, perfect. Love it. Then the next would be the craft paper. So the white on craft. Those are probably my second favorite, and then my first favorite are these. And I just love them. They're all perfect, and yeah, I can't wait to give these out to the people in my family. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.